Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. The last video I did, it may be more than that because I don't watch every video that I complete, but I noticed I was really out of screen, and so I hope that today I do a better job of keeping in frame. So I'm still working on this another journal, another folio, and I've added a few things without you, but basically not that much. So on the front, I've done a little bit of work on the front here, and this is going to come around like this. It's a little harder than I want it to be, but I don't know where I'm going to end up with these ties. I may put some beads or something on them, but yeah, I kind of like that look. I was gonna just do a hinge like normal, and I realized after I'm working with it and I went to slip the elastic over it, it just pulled it open, and I needed it to come this direction to actually keep it closed. Or I don't think I could have put the post on this end, but this is a Tim Holtz post or fastener, and I really like the way they look, especially on this type of a journal. Okay, so what I was going to show you, I have a middle page here, and I've already sewn the signatures in, and I don't know, I couldn't find something that didn't cover the squirrel and all that kind of thing. So I thought I'd just do this like insert, and I put these journal cards that I made in this little pocket. So I'm going to show you how to make this pocket. Oh, darn, I was going to get another piece of paper because I already made one for fall. Hold on one second. Okay, this is a journal that I'm looking at next. I haven't decided yet, but it's really a cool kit, and it's made by My Porch Prints, and it's huge. They make them huge, and then I have to cut out all the stuff, and so I don't know if this will work because it is this double page. And when I looked at the kit, there is no plain pages, like just with background that I could find anyway. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half. Hold on. We're going to fold it in half this way. I'm sorry. Okay, because that's going to be the part that's in the center of the page. And then we're going to fold then we'll fold it in half this way. I didn't really want all these folds. I was trying to figure out how to do it without them, but okay, then we're going to fold this one into the center, and this one into the center, kind of meet them up. I don't know why, but that one looks smaller. That's tons smaller. Okay, why is that? That's what I did. Okay, I bet you. I'm sorry, you guys. I needed to go this direction in the middle. Okay. Now, okay. I was just getting something else in my head. I'm folding this, but I don't know if this is the way I'm going to end up with this one. It doesn't look, it seems straight at all. Okay. So see, that's going to be the inside of the pocket. So if I did it, let me just check. Do it this way, and this way. And I've got those white pieces because it was off center. The page must have went in crooked. And the reason I'm using this is because it came upside down. Yeah, none of that's going to show anyway by the time I fold everything. All right, I apologize for this. Okay, so now we're going to take this corner and we're going to fold it to that first line. It's about 2.5 inches. I tried to measure it exactly, but it's such an easy thing to make, and it just has that extra look to it that, you know, okay. Jeez. What did I do? Just start this video over. It has to be correct. Oh, it is. Then we fold this part in. Oh my gosh. Okay. And that's why I trim these down, because they catch on that fold there. Now I probably have to do it again so it makes sense. I don't know why. When I get on a video, it just doesn't come to me now. When I'm off screen, I just make it. Okay, and I saved my little corners like that because you can use those kind of cute on like a corner of a page or something. Okay, so these are going to get glued down. And it's put in this way. Just checking to make sure I did it right. Okay, so you guys, the long side, the 11-inch side, is folded in half. Okay, then you fold these to the middle. After you fold it in half, you just go and fold those to the middle. Okay, and then you fold the corners down like I showed you, and then you just fold it up. So I hope everybody's doing well. It rained last night, and it was still kind of rain. It was raining this morning. I don't know. I don't remember getting much of rain, but when I first moved to Georgia, I had my neighbors. I asked them. I said, "So when is the rainy season?" They kind of laughed at me like, "It rains here all the time." And I go, "Okay," but then he said, the worst of the rain is usually in October, where the days are gloomy and that kind of thing. But it rained pretty darn good last night, and thunder. Okay. Now that goes in that way, and then this just folds this way. So depending on where you put it in your book, I'm just going to see how that looks. In this case, I'll probably put something in there to decorate it. I just wish those pumpkins were... How about if I do it this way? Yeah, that might look better that way because the pumpkins will show up. Okay, so it's pretty easy to do. And then if you don't want to sew it into a page, you know, into your journal, you can like glue this, and that will make your two pockets here. So if you're not going to sew it in, like if you wanted to put it on the outside, because you could use it on the page like this, and it flips out, and you've got a journal card, and it flips out another journal card. Okay, so that's that little guy. And then I wanted to make, I have these left, all these little square images, but they're not big enough. They get swallowed up in a pocket when they're small, like this. You know, you really can't, I don't know, they just look too tiny. So I decided I'm going to make bigger ones with just using background paper. This one looks fine. I used this one, I made a little paper clip for it, and that's to hide this little bit of writing that's up there. If you don't like that, the look, and I don't. I don't like that writing. Okay, so to do this one, well, I know I want to make a pocket like this, and I know I want to make it to put one of these tags in. So this does not match quite, so I'm just going to make a new one. And we have to remember to glue down the flap inside, because but see, it gives it a little bit more, yeah. So we have to cut our paper. I'm just going to use this piece of leftover because I don't want to, where did I see it? Okay. All right, card size. I want to make a 4x4 pocket. Okay, so sorry, because this is card size. I want the envelope size. All right, let's do 4 and 4.5. That way I can make sure that it's going to be big enough. So I have to cut it 7. You can't see this. 7 1/4 by 7 1/4. Whoops. Cut this. And I don't know how it's going to show up on the envelope, so it doesn't really matter, but let's leave as much of this design. 7 1/4. I don't know what happened. My thing fell out. It's hard to get in. Can you see me? Move up a little bit. No. Okay. Piece of scrap paper. And this side, 7 1/4. And the rooster has decided to move in. He's here every day. And yesterday, he brought a chicken with him. I'm like, oh my gosh. Animals galore. Okay. So now we have to put it on the, let's see, 4 by 4.5 on the 3.5 inch score line, which is right here. Moved on me just a little bit. Probably can't see this very well because of the darkness of the paper, but I can't even see the score line. Okay. Oh, did I forget to score? Sometimes. I hope that's right. Okay. And here. Okie doke. So now I fold the smaller part of the envelope in, and like so, and this one comes up. See that? Looks, how did that get so big? Oh my goodness. That is way too big. Fold in low enough. Okay, well, I think I'll just use that for something else. Darn. There's something to clip it together. So, all right. So I don't know what I did wrong. I'm gonna need another piece of paper. I guess last time I did a 4 by 4. So it's 6 7/8. Let's see if I had any. Let's use this house. Oh no, it's got white on the back. Okay, let's just... I'll just use this one. Okay. Let me put you on pause and I'll cut all this and get it ready, okay? Okay, I'm back. Story of my life. So I did it the 4 by 4, and then it was still 3.5, but it's a smaller square to start with. So now all we have to do is glue this together, and I'm going to make sure that this part up here is glued, because that's what gets stuck. I think that's what's going to stick. I don't know. We'll see. And it just worked out that that's the way it lays. I was kind of hoping for a different outcome on that, but all right. So now this part here, actually, if you wanted to, probably should have done it before I glued it. Maybe I will do this. Hold on. Yeah, I put it down before. It's a little easier. Come on. Oh, maybe. Okay. All right. I'm just going to. Just make sure this is open. Okay. That way, if you're using a paper that doesn't have a background, or you don't like the way it looks when you fold it, maybe the words are going the wrong way or something like that, then you can just push that in. I'm not even gonna, if you think to do it before you fold it up, that's good. Okay, so then I went and I found this little card here, and I sewed around the edges of it and inked it. I've inked all this. So now all I have to do is glue this down. The other day I had so much trouble getting this to glue down. So I'm going to go over the stitching with the bone folder so I can flatten it out. You wouldn't think that just a little bit would not hold. I don't really have to, well, I guess I do. This is going to stay no matter what. All right, and then I'm just going to go right up here to the tip of that, where it comes together there, and put this down to close it and to look cute. So now this better fit. There we go. Get this little guy, and you can embellish more. And so I'm going to use seam binding to come across here. See if I like this. I don't know. Not sure if I want to make a bow. I think I'm just gonna do it like that. That hides so much of the flower. If I should go, maybe I'll go down. There, that way the flower shows a little better. Okay. And this darn thing is going to shred. To get my Tim Holtz, I don't know if I even have any right handy. My Tim Holtz kind of seemed to not be as sharp as it used to, but it is good for fabric, to cut your fabric. Okay, so how much time have I spent? Oh, 24 minutes. That's nothing. Okay, so where do I want to put this one? I don't know if I want to cover that butterfly. So let's see. I'm going to end up with ephemera on every page. Yeah. I don't know what to do here. I might have to put a corner page or corner pocket on there. I'm going to see the whole book doing it like that. I don't remember. I think maybe it was this page. So I think I can make the pocket low enough that it would still show. But it's not. I guess you could write on that page. That's what I'm thinking. If the pages are something you can write on. I don't think I want to do it. If I was going to glue it on there, I would use a bigger card. Kind of like it there because I didn't know what I was going to do there. And I can sew around all this. Is that the only one I have left? The only tag? I think it is. Yeah, I think that's the only one left. Okay. Always print out some more, but let me see. I feel like this. Okay, nope. Alright, so I don't have any more tags, so this would be the one. But that looks good there. Once I sew and put seam binding there, I think that will be nice. So we'll use that one there because I have this one covered. Have to sew this. I think you can just write into this side here. So I'm not going to put a cover anything on it. Yeah, there's another card that needs to be. Did I use that flower already down there? Nope, different. Thank goodness. I used the same one. Okay, so I think that's all that's needed. Guess I could this on the side or something. Yeah, I could put that somewhere. So I don't think that's all. I mean, I think that's all that I wanted to make, except I have these corner pockets if I need them, and maybe add more of these pieces of ephemera in with the other ones. It's cute. I have another owl. Where'd it go? I just was thinking I could put that. I don't have anything for here. But I already have enough ephemera in this. But Oh, I think I was going to put a corner. I just wasn't crazy about this bird on the, with the butterfly. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go. Nothing else is popping up. I think I have these taken care of. I think I need to... Nope, those are done. Thought I had another pocket full. Oh, I think inside here. I think that's too many ties around. Yes, I need cards for there. So I may have to print some journal cards because, well, I'll make my, yeah, that works. Okay, those both will fit. So I just need to print out another set. I don't think I needed all that extra. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go, and guess everything's back in its right spot. So it's full enough, you know, where it, and then a few more pieces in there. I was going to use magnets to hold this down. I was going to use Velcro, and they just don't hold well enough. Not when you've got extra papers in. And if you want to add to it, you can't, you know, you really can't. I need to thread it through here. That way, I'll do it later. Okay. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe if you liked what you saw, and comment, and like. Those likes are very, you know, important. And whether you're watching it on your YouTube, on your phone or iPad or your TV, you can still go up and like on the TV. So I wish that you would. I'd appreciate it. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.